Welcome to Trailer Talk, and we watch movies, and we're actually about to go in and see
Star Trek Into Darkness, and this time I won't be...
Dumbest title.
It's okay. But this time, don't worry, I won't be going on at length because, unlike Lord of the Rings, I am not really a Star Trek fanboy. I like the shows.
I'm a Star Trek fanboy.
Yeah, more than me. Definitely more than me. Mm-hmm. But, yeah, watched a few of the series. If I could go back and watch Next Generation, I probably will. It's on Netflix. But anyways, the original series, never watched that much, but it's seeped into our culture so goddamn much that it is a cultural phenomenon.
How much have you heard of the movie?
Not much, other than...
You've been avoiding all the spoilers?
I've been avoiding everything about it.
But this is probably going up tomorrow, but like we're watching it on Tuesday, and it came out last Friday.
Yeah.
So
cheap night.
Yeah, it's cheap on Tuesdays, so we're going Tuesday night.
Go Silver City.
But like, I have looked up some stuff, and I mean, okay, you know, for the longest time, like for up to a year before this fucking thing was being hyped, everyone's like, no, Benedict Cumberbatch is not Khan. He's not Khan. They have a new villain. We're not doing Wrath of Khan again. He's fucking Khan. And I'm not saying I read a spoiler. I'm saying he's fucking Khan. They are going to be that stupid and make him Khan, I think.
I could have sworn that he was supposed to be like a...
There was
I thought he was supposed to be like something like from
an original series episode.
Original series episode.
It was like a psychic guy, and yeah. I heard that too, but I really think they're gonna.
You know what?
And you know what's
he
dumb?
Can't be any worse than Eric Bana was. I'm sorry, but like I like Eric Bana. He's pretty decent in some movies, but as I don't even remember the fucking character's name.
Nero,
right?
He was Nero.
As Nero, I didn't really find him very believable. And I didn't find him very likable. I mean,
he wasn't supposed to be likable. He was supposed to be just an
asshole. I know he's like, but there's usually some kind of redeeming trait in the villain, especially now they're making it more complex. But
when The Dark Knight came out, it started this sort of trend in movies marketed towards our generation, our demographic, where like the villain had to be somebody who was like, he was hardcore, he was a one-man army, and he would like destabilize social order. Like that had to be a thing. Like the Joker did it.
Yeah.
They tried
an agent of chaos, basically.
They tried to recreate it with Bane. They tried to do it in Iron Man 3 with the Mandarin, and that fucking sucked.
Haven't seen it yet.
The only Star Trek character that has that agent of chaos flavor to him is Khan. This trailer, all the trailers, which were really good trailers, by the way, they are all very much a, destabilizing social order type of movie. So it's going to be fucking Khan.
All right. Well,
and
we're going to figure this, Dev.
Yes.
You're going on it like
yes, because
we got to actually go watch the movie.
Yeah. We're going to actually go watch the movie,
and we're gonna come back later, and we're gonna actually discuss whether or not this shit actually went down or not, and hopefully I'll be putting Devin in his place because he seems to have this complete mindset. It's gonna be a piece of shit, and I think it's gonna be great.
I do think it's gonna be.
But really, I'm going in as
I'm expecting.
In this time, he's the hardcore. I'm the casual. I'm going in thinking, okay, I'm gonna go in for a great popcorn flick. I'm not gonna eat popcorn, but it's gonna be a popcorn type flick. It's just gonna be guns and action and punching and fucking green aliens and whatever you say about Star Trek the original series.
Yeah, it's
gonna be good. That's my prediction. You heard Dev. He thinks it's gonna be a piece of shit or trite.
I think it's going to be a very poor man's Dark Knight, set in the Star Trek universe.
All right, you have our predictions,
and we'll see you
after the movie.
Yeah. Oh, guess what? I guarantee you, Cumberbatch is Khan. Cumberbatch was Khan.
Looks like I was wrong, guys.
Yeah, everything I said in the start, line for line, like the fucking chaos thing, the Khan thing. I was right.
Yeah.
Was I not?
It's true. He called it number 2. I was just kind of hoping they wouldn't be exploiting that, but I don't know. Like I thought overall it was a great movie.
Yeah, that John Harrison name that Khan used as a pseudonym, that was the name of the psychic guy from the fucking The original series.
All right, well, there you go.
Those
we
assholes.
got a throwback.
Yeah, those assholes could have actually made a good, half decent, not original, but at least original in the sense that you're not going to use the obvious villain.
Yeah.
But no, it's fucking Khan. It's just fucking Khan.
Yeah.
And then like they pull scenes from Wrath of Khan word for word. And they just flip things around.
I don't remember that much. I mean, we were talking about the whole thing after the movie, and I was like, you know what, man? I don't really remember what the whole thing with Khan was, other than he was.
Did you watch Wrath of Khan?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
It's been like 4 years or something, or 4 or 5 years now.
Yeah.
So I don't remember it overly well. All I remembered was Khan was like a genetically superior being, and he was really pissed at the Federation, or not the Federation, the Starfleet, and he was in exile.
Yeah, in the original, he was a dictator in the 1990s. His leadership just basically failed, and like him and his genetic superiors had to run away, and they got frozen in space.
Yeah, they're war criminals apparently.
Yeah, and then basically what happened was like Kirk finds him 300 years later. They kind of fight it out for a while in the Enterprise, and then Khan's like.
Reenactment. Oh no! I'm gonna be frozen again.
Khan is like, I'm gonna fucking go to this new planet and settle it because, here's a good challenge for you guys. Kirk's like, yeah, you go off and you do that. So he goes there, and then, between the course of the original series and then the Wrath of Khan movie, something gets fucked up on the planet and it turns into a giant Tatooine. And then, basically, Khan's like, fuck this shit, Kirk fucked me over, I want my revenge. And the entire Wrath of Khan movie is revenge. Yeah. But in this one, Khan is like they started this new movie series with the intention that you wouldn't have to actually be a Star Trek fan.
That's true.
And they don't explain who Khan is, they don't explain where he comes from, they don't explain what his deal is, they don't even give him a motivation.
Well, no. That's not true.
He's just there to be a Weasley shit.
That is not entirely true. Now, he does admit that he's got... Okay. Spoiler alert here. There are...
Spoiler alert, it's Khan.
Yeah, no. There are these photon
torpedoes.
Photon torpedoes. Yeah, I know. Proton, photon, whatever. It's all sci-fi to me. Just kidding, I love Star Wars. Anyways. There's all these torpedoes, and
I'm a big fan of Babylon 5 myself.
Oh my god, I love Babylon 5. Shut up. Okay, anyways. They have these torpedoes. It turns out that, plot twist, that actually contains the other 72 members of his crew.
Yeah.
And that this admiral is actually... he's being used. He is a war criminal. He doesn't have a vendetta against Kirk, not yet. This could be definitely used more.
Yeah, because Khan survives. He gets
cryogenically frozen in the end.
Yeah, at the end he gets frozen.
So there you go. He's in stasis. He could text someone. Someone could bring him back somehow or another.
They could just keep the Khan story going. But
they could.
Okay, here's what I don't like. Is like, yeah, okay. They could have had the John Harrison, or was it Morrison, whatever. They could have had an actual good storyline, and they go, nope, I'm Khan actually. Okay, that sucks, but fine. Khan's on the scene.
Woohoo! Khan to the rescue.
What I don't like is how they did the Spock sacrifices himself to save the ship thing.
Oh, they flip-flopped that.
But they did it with Kirk sacrificing himself to save the ship.
And then two.
Just wait.
Oh,
and then down to the fucking exact same lines from that scene.
It wasn't.
It was pretty fucking
close. It was close.
They changed like 3 words.
It was close.
And
I got choked up. I gotta say.
I was just thinking they're fucking...
You don't choke up at anything.
I was looking at this thing and I was like, they're just stealing it from Did
you get choked up by the original scene?
Yes, because that was fucking original.
Well, yeah, it's a reboot. But that's the thing.
But here's the thing. And then, of course, they had to add in the Khan scream at the end.
That was
fucking... hilariously stupid.
I loved it. I didn't think it was. I didn't think it was hilarious, but I thought it was actually at least.
That's gonna be a fucking meme.
But that is such a point of contention, just because Spock, even in the conversation between young Spock and old Spock, because old Spock shows up again.
Yeah,
this is one of the, I said there's a couple of niggles in this movie. That's one of them.
It made
old
sense.
Spock.
It made sense in the first one for old Spock to show up
because it's a throwback and
because they're doing the time reboot thing, and he's like, I'm actually the Spock from the future, and now the timeline's different.
Exactly.
He shouldn't have been in this one.
No.
Like Spock calls up old Spock, and he's like, hey, how do we beat Khan in the last movie? And Spock's like, well,
I really shouldn't tell you.
But I'm going to tell you how we did it.
I'm going to tell you anyways. And yeah.
And then Spock's like, okay, thanks, and then just goes and fucking puts in this planet in motion that fucking destroys Khan.
Well, even the conversation, though, between them, it really showed the difference between old Spock and young and the new Spock. The new Spock is considerably more humanized already than old Spock, the original Spock.
I never found Spock or the Vulcan race in general to be non-human. I just found them to be the better parts of our nature. I found them to be, our rational sides.
Spoken like a true autistic.
No, I'm serious. Like, there is something to be said about human intellect and its virtues.
Oh well,
and having a race in science fiction that represents that. I don't see them as mindless robots as Kirk and everyone else calls them. I just think
no. Even Spock calls him on it though. He says you're being defensive because you know I'm right.
Yeah.
That's the way it goes. That's how the reactive human nature is, a human emotion. It's like you call me out on something, I'm going to come back at you. It's not going to necessarily be logical, but it's going to be geared towards making you feel bad about yourself. But then again, Spock
doesn't feel bad about himself.
Well, not really, no. He feels bad about the things that have happened.
I'm just reminded of this fucking porn I watched. It was a Star Trek porn, and it was like there was like a. I think it was Jenna Hayes actually. She was like, she was sucking off the Spock stand-in. She's like I am this space babe who has like I've been genetically modified, having extremely high libido, and I'm gonna suck off this Vulcan. And she's like giving this most voracious blowjob, and Spock's just standing there. He's like, he raises the eyebrow. He's like, fascinating.
See, that's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking. I'm sorry, like, don't get me wrong. I love the series so far. I love the actors I think they've been well picked, despite what Dev's dad thinks about Chris Pine. I still think he's pretty solid.
Yeah, my dad doesn't like Chris Pine, but
he can be a little, if you can pardon the pun, wooden at times.
He has a fatter neck. He beefed up for this role, and his neck got wider as a result. Yeah, compared to the first Star Trek.
Well, it's been 4 years.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so a lot of changes.
But no, like all the acting choices were fine.
Acting choices were fine. I thought the
script... Except for fucking Khan again.
Of course.
Okay. Khan, he was played by a Spanish actor with dark skin, and he was supposed to be
Ricardo Montalban.
And he was supposed to be an
Fantasy
Arab.
Island.
Fucking lights. Hold on. You have to close the door and reopen it. I understand your pain, Brad. Khan's character was supposed to be an Arab, and the actor was dark-skinned, and he had a Spanish accent. And everything was great.
It was...
But...
Well, Moors, yeah.
But... This guy's white.
Oh, and not just like kind of white, like super white, like British white, like pasty white.
And he has a British accent. Like,
Khan
is supposed to
Benedict
be an Arab.
Cumberbatch. How can you get more... the only more British name I ever saw... Other than that, was Alistair T.S. Summerlee.
What's that from?
He was vice dean of University of Guelph or something when my sister graduated. That is the most English name I've ever seen.
Cumberbatch fucking enters the movie in this helicopter shooting up a conference room, just fucking sipping tea in a monocle. Like, he...
Not really.
He's a good actor, but he's miscast. He's not Khan. He didn't look like Khan. He didn't act like Khan. He didn't speak like Khan. He didn't do anything that Khan would have done. Right. He's not Khan.
Yeah, musically speaking, excellent.
I like the first movie and most of this movie used that same kind of musical riff with you know what I'm talking.
Yeah, it's a score.
Yeah, but it was all kind of classically. Yeah. You don't need to hum it. But I like how they actually included some kind of choir for the Klingon scenes.
Yeah, the Klingons they did really well.
Yeah,
the Klingons were fucking
these,
badass.
Yeah, these were the first.
Except when they got killed.
But they were the birds of prey. Looked amazing.
Yep.
The Klingon, the actual makeup for the Klingons, and the way they
looks so realistic. It's not
amazing.
like,
these were the best Klingons we have seen in Star Trek.
And they're all black.
They're supposed to be.
Are they?
Yeah.
All of them?
Klingons are.
I thought that was kind of like well, I know in the original series they are. That's true.
No, Klingons are all like
They're not
tan-skinned and really dark.
All of them?
Yeah, all of them.
Fuck. I thought there was a couple.
In the original series, there were Klingons without the head ridges, and they were a little bit lighter, and that was actually explained in an episode of, I think, Enterprise, where like they go back. There's not like.
Are they albinos?
No. There's like a fucking disease that is made out of human DNA that infects the Klingons and changes them to have like a partially human genome, so they don't have the ridges anymore. And it was basically just them trying to explain why the makeup back in the '60s sucked. The music was great. Klingons were great. The CG work in these kind of movies is always going to be fucking spectacular.
Fucking fantastic.
Yeah, like it is a spectacle of a movie, and it is like it's a great ride. But the minute you actually step out of the theater and start thinking about what the fuck went on, it all just fucking falls apart.
Don't approach this as a hardcore Star Trek fan. Approach it as an average theater goer. Try to keep that mindset. Take your brain, take your frontal lobe, and just kind of just throw it in the garbage for
I guess
hours.
The last thing to mention would be the ending. Okay, here let me set this up for you. All right. Khan has failed. All right.
His name is Khan.
And his ship crashes into London. And by the way,
it's not London, San Francisco.
It's London.
No.
It's supposed to be San Francisco. In the original series, the headquarters of Starfleet was San Francisco. In this movie, it's London. They just fucked it up. But
it said San Francisco.
It said London.
What?
It said London on the fucking screen, and it even says there was an attack in London yesterday. Like, it's all London.
Oh! The initial attack
crashes into the city.
Okay, fine.
And things explode.
Starfleet.
And tons of people die. Shit's going down, and then like Cumberbatch gets away by putting on a trench coat. Like, this is the only time he actually wears the trench coat that he fucking had in like the trailer.
Mafia.
And in the fucking the posters and everything. He puts it on in the last 5 minutes of the movie, and he runs through the city, and Spock chases after him. And they do like this hop between like flying cars and beat the shit out of each other.
It's like Star Wars when in the prequels.
Yeah.
Chasing in episode 2.
Yeah.
Oh God.
But here's the problem. Spock beats the shit out of Khan. They say, wait, you can't kill him because we gotta use his blood to save Kirk's life.
And then it just cuts forward.
And then it just cuts to Kirk waking up, healed. Khan is already apprehended.
2 weeks later.
And frozen. And like, it just here's the end of the movie.
Yeah.
They just fucking ran away. They had no idea how to end it.
They took at least 10-15 minute scene completely out.
Yeah.
Because they didn't want to explain how apparently either they get off this transport ship, or somehow Chekhov just finds them, and Chekhov. Oh yeah, Scotty resigns.
I didn't think that was a problem, actually. That was a good enough plot.
Actually, no, that was probably the best plot twist of the entire fucking movie. Scotty resigning and then going on some kind of secret agent mission.
Yeah, then he has like his own adventure off.
Oh, it was hilarious. Simon Pegg is he is astoundingly good at comedy. I love that guy. He's just a funny little ginger man.
Yeah, he's cool.
Yeah.
But no, that's basically the whole thing, is like, it's a great ride, but it's like it tries too hard to be the Dark Knight set in Star Wars or Star Trek.
No, your genre.
Just as I said it was going to be, that's how it was. I could tell by the trailer it was just trying to have that social disorder thing. And it fucking this light. Dave, leave it to me. Leave it to me. But
this lady's giving me like the weirdest look.
And now that we're opening and closing the door, okay.
We're making out.
But no, it was an okay movie. If you're a Star Trek fan, you probably won't like it. And if you think about it at all after you leave the theater, you're not gonna like it. That's basically what I think about it.
And like I said before, I would recommend approaching it like an average theater goer. Treat it like a popcorn flick. It's got the elements.
It's happening once every minute now. There's something fucked up.
Give it a watch. I honestly recommend it as a popcorn movie.
I think you should wait for rental, or no, wait for torrental.
Yeah, torrental. Really? Because
I wouldn't see this in theaters.
I would. I don't know if I'd see it.
Did.
I don't know if I'd see it again, but seeing it once was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely was.
Well, there go the lights on us.
All right, we're gonna go to commercial now, and we're gonna be back with a little bit of trailer talk. Okay, so
trailers, we're gonna talk trailers in front of Star Wars.
4 Star Trek.
Oops.
4 trailers. Number 1, Ender's Game. Looks fucking amazing. I'm a big fan of the book.
You read it?
I've read it. I've only read it once, but I was really blown away.
It was good.
It was really fantastic. I think it's going to be handled well. If you know anything about it... I don't
recognize any of the child actors, but I do recognize the adult ones.
Yeah, it's Harrison Ford.
And Ben Kingsley.
And that chick from Walking Dead that you were talking about. I don't really know her.
Oh, yeah. Anyway. The girl who plays Michonne from Walking Dead.
All right. Anyways, if you know anything about the novel, the setup looks really great. The war room where they do all their little their strategies and
the anymore.
They're all, the war room that they practice all their battles and everything looks fantastic. Everything, the premise, the special effects, it all looks really enticing. I'm really jacked for it. That's one of the movies. Well, that's probably one of my top 3 for the rest of the year. Really.
Really?
Yeah.
Man of Steel is on there, hopefully.
I guess.
So Man of Steel, Ender's Game, and what else?
Oh, The Hobbit.
You already saw it.
No, the next one.
It's coming out already?
It's coming out in December.
Oh. We'll have to see that.
Durr.
So the next one was The Internship, and it looks like
basically it's the same guys that are in Wedding Crashers, of course. Vince Vaughn, Owen Wilson. I honestly put down. I was writing my notes down for this
for the trailer.
I put Wedding Crashers too, because it's these two guys who apparently become redundant, and I swear to God, it's the same guys.
I look over to you, I'm like, is this the Wedding Crashers 2? And you're already typing it in.
Yeah, I know, because it's like same wavelength, of course, same actors. 2 guys. They're discovered to be redundant. They're told that everyone's working, anyone that's anything is working in software and in IT and whatever, so they apply to Google to be interns, and since they're all fucking so old,
honestly,
competition, it's like...
It doesn't look good.
No, it looks terrible.
It doesn't look enticing.
No, it doesn't. It's really stupid. Even Wedding Crashers I thought looked pretty stupid. Then it was good. It was funny.
Here's the thing. They're both good actors, but you see one movie of theirs, and you've seen every movie.
You've seen all of them, yeah.
I don't need to see this. I saw Wedding Crashers. I don't need to see The Internship.
Although Vince Vaughn's really good in Swingers.
Yeah.
Anyways. All right.
Anchorman 2.
Anchorman 2. The legend continues.
The legend continues.
Not as funny as the trailer for the original Anchorman, which was fucking hysterical. I practically pissed myself.
Yeah.
I practically pissed myself laughing because they just set up so well. Nobody knew it was coming. And then Will Ferrell, and this is back in 2005, right? Will Ferrell was a lot less exposed. He was still exposed, but
probably get in. Yeah,
he wasn't saturating movies the way that he did later on. He's starting to come back. He's starting to grow back on me a bit. I am looking forward to it. I mean, I have seen Anchorman a bunch of times. I've seen Wake Up Ron Burgundy, which is like the same movie.
I didn't like Anchorman, but I know people who do, and I know they're gonna like it. So. Yeah. Then last one,
World War Z,
the unfilmable movie.
World War Z.
You knew that, right? Everyone thought that you couldn't.
Yeah, it looks ridiculous because there's so many zombies. It's ridiculous. They're making ladders of themselves and everything like that. I've never read the book. I've heard really good things. I've heard really good things about it. I'm going to read it.
You've read so many fucking books, you nerd. You haven't read World War Z? It is like the quintessential zombie, but like World War Z began our current trend into zombies.
I'm not as into zombies as you and Al are, though.
Like World War Z is the reason why The Walking Dead is around, or why Left 4 Dead became a thing.
Or Resident Evil.
No, Resident Evil was before.
Okay. Well, the Resident Evil was what basically got me into zombie stuff at all.
Really?
Yeah. But yeah, it looks pretty solid. Brad Pitt. I mean, he's generally a pretty reliable actor, and the sheer scope and magnitude of the movie it does look really enticing. So I will be going on my way to read the book. I will read it.
You gonna read it before or after you see it?
Before. I always like to read the books before. Then I like to see what kind of stuff they take in, leave out, whatever.
Right.
All the little asides to people that are fans and all that kind of thing.
Yeah,
So
like they do it with Game of Thrones. They do it with, they did it with Harry Potter. They do it with Lord of the Rings. They did it with all the...
Yeah. So
there's always
there
stuff
you
that has to be let out,
I'll
so
always
you want to see.
read the book before, just so I get those little tidbits of joyous information for us fans.
I guess before we take off, what movie will we show next on Trailer Talk? Like, you want to go see Man of Steel or something?
Probably.
Yeah, next. Okay.
Superman, the most boring character in DC Universe. Comic books, basically. He's so bland.
He is the
I really
lamest
hope they can
superhero.
pull this out of their ass. Like, I'm really jacked
you
because...
you played Injustice, right?
No, I haven't played it yet.
In Superman in that game, in the one dimension, he's fucking evil. In the other dimension, he's just a lame ass.
All I can remember is something from Justice League Unlimited where a bionic Superman gets his head punched off and all he goes is, thanks! And on that note, we're going to leave you. Thanks for watching Trailer Talk. See you again.
Yeah, we'll see you for Man of Steel.
Actually, this doesn't look that bad.
Except for that.